Hello and welcome to my channel LB Plans. My name is Elle and today I am doing a plan with me for the month of November in my Wonderland222. I am attaching with some matte scotch tape the Sterling Inks freebie for the monthly dashboard. I printed it on Vellum. However, I've been having problems actually for a while with the sizing. Maybe it's just a me thing. I'm not sure, but I had to kind of make the size work for me because it just would not print in A5. I'm using this Crayola Super Tip to kind of, I don't know, bold my headers, but I slightly realized no matter what color I use, that it just doesn't the 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 dates to the top, or not the dates, the days of the week just does not show very well when I highlight over it. So I am going to wind up replacing it with some headers just so it can stand out a little bold. I do love this kit. However, I realize a couple of things, not necessarily with this kit. It has nothing to do with this kit. I think this kit is freaking gorgeous and I'll put the details in the description box. I used the printable version of it, but the sticker paper that I used was an Avery sticker paper that was transparent. And for whatever reason, I have a hard time cutting it with my portrait. So I don't know. I don't know if I should use that anymore. Maybe it's time to upgrade to some better paper. But then the other issue that I ran into a lot with this, and this is kind of like an ongoing issue if you use a book style planner for the whole year or a bound planner for the whole year. After a while, the washi tape and the stickers bulk up the page. It is what it is, right? And so you'll realize that writing on the left side of the book, where most of the bulk of the pages are with the stickers and stuff, it's a whole lot more complicated. And no matter which pen I switched to, I was running into the exact same issue. I couldn't get the correct pressure down to write appropriately or for the ink to show dark enough. And so you'll see me a couple times kind of using my little green soft pencil board to try to create, some separation on those pages where there are a lot of stickers. And it was mainly on the left side. I had a few on the right side, but it was because of like paper clips and things of that nature. Nothing very specific to that left side. So just be aware of that. If you're new to planning in a book style, bujo style, bullet journaling style, you may want to move around where you place your stickers because I think it's very often, or not often, very common that we kind of replace headers and things like that and use washi tape to the top and to the bottom. And so those become the most thickest part of the planner, which makes it very complicated when you get into November and December to write on those left sides of the pages, to the point where I am considering jumping in the month of December to my 2024 Wonderland planner. I just don't want to fight with the pages. But I do have some things that I write in the notes pages that I would need for this year. So I don't know. We'll see. It's just worth mentioning. I see why people tend to use two or get the Hobonichi, was it Aztec that's split in the half. I can understand why people use multiple books or a book per quarter. It doesn't matter which, if you're using something and you're bulking out the pages like that with stickers and so forth, it's going to create the same issue. So, I was just catching hell with it. I tried to kind of shorten the little box and kind of fill it in for where those are overlapping days with some of the stickers. You guys will find out I changed my mind a lot. Like I did not like how I wrote this month, so I just got rid of it and threw a sticker over it. And then later I come back in and just white out November 2023 and put a November sticker over there. And I don't even think I recorded that. I just show you at the end because it's just when you think you're done with your layout and you're ready to show it to the world, it's like 10 minutes later, "Ooh, I forgot this," or "Ooh, I should have put that there." And that's what happens. That's like the story of my life. So I wanted to go through and highlight all of the events and kind of write them in. So for November, we have like a couple field trips for my kids, and then some projects that are due. My son plays sports, so we have like that's the last month. Thank you, Lord, for the season. So we'll be done with that sports season come the mid of November. Then, of course, there is the Thanksgiving holiday or Indigenous People Day, whatever you celebrate. Um, and just trying to prepare for that part of the holidays can be fun. I will tell you guys, like, if you're planning on cooking and there are some items that you can buy now, like pasta or cheese or things that can sit for a couple of days, please go out there and get your supplies. Let me tell you, people are buying stuff out like crazy, and I feel like it's going to be one of those years again where you want to make mac and cheese and you can't find no elbow pasta. Like, I feel like that's where we're going to. Like, I'm already having a hard time finding pie shells. Let me stop ranting on that, but I'm just saying, my people, if you're cooking dinner, no matter how big your family, the things that you can buy now, go ahead and buy them. I understand there are some items that just have to be fresh. That's fine. But for anything that is frozen, refrigerated, or it goes in the pantry, stock up now because it's mad out there. And take a lesson from me this year. I'm using aluminum pans. I am not washing a whole bunch of dishes. I am going to find some very cute, very chic plastic plates to use this year. I'm not here for all of the cleaning up afterwards. So you live, you learn, you get loves, right? I'm not doing it anymore. So I think I'm ending my Thanksgiving rant. Nevertheless, so here's my overview page, and so I'm doing things a little different this go around. So my overview, I'm going to start off, which I know you guys can't see. Let me see if I can zoom that in just a little bit. Probably not. But I am doing important dates and then self care. Kids needs, and then home needs are things to buy. So we always have our family meeting on the bottom half to make sure I identify what our family member meetings are. And I'm putting my goals. The first two goals are specific to me, so I won't write those in here. But the third goal, and it took me a long time to find a 30-day calendar sticker. The third goal is we got food at home this November. I don't know about you guys, but eating out is so expensive. Like, fast food is so expensive. It's just getting out of control. And I think the best way to kind of mitigate that is I am reducing my budget for fast food. The goal is to not eat out for the month of November, although I know that there's going to be times that we probably can't help it. But the idea is I don't care if we have to eat dinner at 10 o'clock at night. We're going to cook something or we're going to eat something. Like, just eating out is just not it. And we need to make a change. So you guys can join me if you want to. No eating out for November. I think that would be a great challenge. I'm going to put that in my community page. We're going to do it. Why not? And so that's the bulk of it for the overview page. And then I realized that I needed to go back and put my family meeting days because I do have it as a Google Calendar. So that's how I get my reminder about the family meeting days. And it's a Google Calendar to my kids. So they get the reminder to come down and let's do our family meeting. And I went back and I'm going to add in every Wednesday with the exception of the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. I'm doing something new with my kids, and we're actually going to talk about it on the last family meeting of this month, which is the 30th. We are going to have a Starbucks date. It seems like right now my fifth grader and my ninth grader are like slammed with projects and research and things that they have to work on. So I want to get them accustomed to being outside of the home element to work on those things and get them in a different atmosphere to see if that helps inspire them. So it'll be just, we're going to alternate. So that's why I didn't put who or where. And I had the damnedest time trying to find a Starbucks cup sticker, um, which I know I have a million of them in all those Happy Planner books that I do have, but we'll figure out who will start first based on whose project is due first. I'm pretty sure my son, DNA model project is due, but I know that he has a case study. Yes, in ninth grade, he's doing a case study. Lord help me. So I know he has a case study coming up. So I probably will start with him and then I will alternate back and forth between him and my daughter because my daughter does have a project that concludes with the diorama for one of the native tribe groups from Virginia area. So we're working on those things and I just want to, spend time with them, but also, have their undivided attention to work on the projects that they need to work on. So um, y'all pray for me. I don't know how that's going to work. And that's why I do have money in my budget. If you see my November budget with me, I do have like $100 set aside for eating out because I understand that, again, there's going to be instances where we might have to eat out because it's a late game or so we got to pay for Starbucks somehow, right? So that's the goal. I had to go back to my previous calendar to find out that the kids do have a dental appointment because I sure forgot. Hell, I forgot that I have a mammogram at the end of the month too. I had to go back and write that in. It's hard out here for a mother. Look, we're doing the best that we can. And I would tell you to guys, keep your heads up. The end of the year is the hardest and the most expensive part of the year if you choose to celebrate Christmas and the holiday festivities. And I know that people deal with seasonal depression. It's tough. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't feel like myself all the time, but I do the best that I can and put the best foot forward, not for just myself, but for my family. So that's why self-care and treat yourself, I put that there because I got to remember to fill my cup so I can pour appropriately. And I say the same thing to you guys out there. Take care of yourself this holiday season. It's rough out here as it is. We just got to take the time and do things that we need and not expect others to do that for them. And that's a whole sermon that I will walk away from. So here's my overview of everything that I kind of done. Well, I kind of skipped it because I want to do my December overview completely different. So instead of tracking what I spend, because that wasn't going over very well for some reason, I am going to do an online tracker, online shopping tracker to the left. And then on the right, I'm just going to do my thoughts and give thanks and things like that. Like what I give thanks for, what I'm most grateful for. I'm going to put some prompts in there after I go find me some really good prompts that I like for the holiday season about gratitude. So I will write those in. But it's just going to be very simple. Online tracking because we finished shop. And by the way, quick plug, if you're not using Rakuten while you're buying online to get cash back, you're missing out. That's all I'm going to say. And this is it. This is my November flip through. Now, I did make some changes. So if you just sit tight for a second, you'll see the changes that I made. I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. If you have any questions, leave them down for me below. I will share my prompts in the community page that I do at the end of the month for gratitude and to give thanks. Until next video, you guys take care. Bye.